I got my red robe on, so let's review. I've got my red robe on, so let's review. I've got my red robe on, I'm gonna say who's right or wrong. I've got my red robe on, so let's review. Greetings all over the social media platform, YouTubers and vloggers and video watchers all over. It's your boy D. To some that's Dwayne, and to some that is Diesel. And to the family that's the D, that's only for the family. Welcome to the Red Robe Review, where I review and discuss content that resonates with me. I am coming from you live from the garage, and just have a few things that I would like to discuss. Well, not too long ago, I released a video called Diddy Do It or Diddy Not? And that video definitely covers a lot of the rumors and a lot of the content that we've been receiving about Diddy recently. And we've just gotten a video that's recently surfaced, and in that video you get to see Diddy attacking, or what looks like to be attacking, a young lady that appears to be Cassie in the video, and it just further affirms Cassie's lawsuit against him, and that it is possible that that was proof that some of the things that was alleged against him he actually did do. Now, of course, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and this has definitely proven that he, was abusive, that he attacked her, or that he possibly had some type of hold on her. Now, everything else, we're still kind of waiting for those particular allegations to come more so to the forefront. But it's not looking too good, because at the end of the day, we are starting to get proof of what is occurring with Diddy. And it's just very, very telling. I, for one, I'm not surprised. I was hoping, and praying that things, were not true. But again, where there's smoke, there is fire. And when people kind of say the same thing about you over and over and over and over again, especially multiple different people, eventually something about it must be accurate. It was very unfortunate to see him running down the hall after her once he realized she was gone. I don't know if he was in the shower or if he was sleeping in the bed. He was not dressed. He wrapped a towel around him, and he was running through the hall looking for her. Once he found her, he grabbed her, slammed her to the ground, kicked her, and drug her back to the hotel room where they were. And in the meantime, in between time, he was losing his towel, and just all type of things were happening. When I saw that video, my heart went out to Cassie. I wanted a man or someone that was in Diddy's height and weight class to kind of handle him in the same way. And I just really, really became grateful, because for a very, very long time in my life, I've wanted fame, I've wanted fortune, and prior to me having the wisdom and knowledge that I have now, who knows, what I would have gotten myself into trying to obtain and achieve that. I'm so grateful that now, I've developed and matured to where, that type of thing is just not something that I would do anything, for or to gain. And I think that we all should kind of be more enlightened now about, wanting a life of fame and fortune and exactly what it may entail. It truly is not all that we see. There's so much that goes on that we do not see. And I think that this exposure, this light, this 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 coming to, if you will, is definitely going to bring forth a change in behavior, and it is going to let people know that are very, very powerful, that are made, that have money and that are elite, that money and power is not going to be able to get you out of everything. Clearly, this particular incident occurred at a hotel, and this footage that was released was from that hotel. So money and power was possibly able to gain him a copy of that footage, or it possibly was able to stop them from applying legal matters or taking it to the legal authorities at that time. But look at what happened full circle. The video, came out and it surfaced, and it just truly shows that not all victims are lying. We cannot make a career or make a life of believing people blindly just because they're accusing people, but it definitely means that we need to do more investigative work. We need to make sure that we have people that are of morals and that have high ethics, that are in positions of power, even positions of power such as hotel management. Had that manager or whomever is responsible, for not reporting that footage, had they would have not been impressed by money or whatever, that motivated them not to reveal what was going on, this possibly could have been handled and vindicated years ago. And we may not be in the predicament that we are now. So it just was really, really telling to me that when you have money and power, you do have a lot of privilege. But it was also very telling that when you take advantage, eventually it catches up with you. I don't believe that Diddy woke up and knew that video was going to be out. I don't believe he had fully any intentions of that video ever coming out, because now he cannot hide behind any alleged. He cannot say it didn't happen. He cannot, explain it away. And forever, even if he does have some type of career success after this, but he will forever be tainted and stained with this on his legacy. And it's just so unfortunate because, he was one of the leaders and prominent black figures in entertainment, especially as far as being one of the more top high earners. All money is not good money is the lesson that we can take away from that. And, when we look at our elite, our multi-millionaires and billionaires, we really have to look at the work that they've done to get them there, and to see if the work that they've done has had a positive impact in society, or if it's had a negative impact in society. Have they truly worked and earned their leisure all the way up, or did they have to rob, kill, steal, cut people off, shortchange people, and do all of these other shiesty things in the process in order to get to that particular status? I understand, as a human that lives in this world, that we all need to be able to make a way for ourselves in this world. We all need to be able to provide for ourselves, and we all, need to be able to earn a life and feed ourselves and clothe ourselves and house ourselves and all those things. We all have that basic need. So being that we all have that basic need, we can't shortchange each other and cut each other off and do evil things to each other to get to that need, because it's a need that we all have. And when we do begin to do evil things for money, where does the line end for you? Once you let one little bit of evil in for money, you open the door for a lot of evil activity to come in from money. You know, in particularly in my young black culture, a lot of people are very, very, very interested and addicted to fast money, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with fast money, but you have to know how to manage fast money. You have to know what to do with fast money. You have to know where to invest fast money. You have to know how to cycle fast money, because if you do not, it will come to you quickly and it will leave from you just as quickly. You know, there was a line that came out when I was a child that said more money, more problems. I didn't always understand what that meant, you know, but now that I'm an adult, I do understand that when you begin to make more money, that there is more responsibility, there is more that comes to you when you begin to have and do more. So, personally, for me and for all of my viewers out there, I hope that you all are making money in an honorable and respectable way. No matter how much of it you're making, I hope that it is respectable and it is honorable. Because when it is not respectable and it's not honorable, there's a karma for that usually renders a consequence that money cannot get you out of. And I think that that is just a good place to kind of leave this conversation. We have to be mindful of what we're doing for money. We do. All of us do. Those of us that are in entertainment, that really, really love to express ourselves and showcase our talent, we have to understand that we cannot just be doing any and everything to be on stage. We cannot be doing any and everything to be recording. We cannot just be doing any and everything just to be able to be in a position to entertain people. It's not worth your personal integrity. It's not worth who you are and who you were created to be. Domestic violence survivors, continue to thrive, continue to be you and inspire others. Continue to fight for yourselves and continue to live a life to where you inspire others to not attract that type of energy into their life. And if they are to attract that kind of energy into their life, let them know that they are bigger and better than that type of energy and that they can overcome it. To all of the abusers out there, take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself and understand that although you may be made in God's image, you are not God, and life is not yours. People do not belong to you. Everything that you want and you need, you are responsible for making happen on your own. You should be able to look into the mirror and find everything that you need. And you should not have to project any of your negativity or your unhealed traumas onto anyone else, because it's not fair to them, and believe it or not, it's not fair to you. Family, friends, thank y'all for joining me for this Red Robe review. This is a bit different, and I wanted to really take my time with this and make sure I chose my words wisely, because so many people are impacted and affected by this, and my heart goes out the most to all of the true victims, to all of the people who were truly trying to do something great and wonderful with themselves, and they found themselves in an abusive situation, and to all of the people that preyed on those people. God has a very, very, very special dealing for you. Till next time, everyone, Red Robe Review.